The Ceratops may be the MVP of this game, though, if it gets to actually do its thing. A Banishing Light will be very unfortunate, though. This. And now I may just play Questing Beast and hold up Dispute. Nope. So now he swings 7. How's it going, y'all? Tots Fan 920. Today we're back at it. New season of Standard has finally started here. We have been kicked down, back down to Silver. Only got to Gold 3 last year because we didn't play a whole lot at the beginning of the season. We kind of pushed towards the end. And we were making good progress there with Gruul, but season reset, so we got 28 days to build up now. So let's go ahead, climb out of Silver. It shouldn't be too hard. So the first deck I'll be playing this season is actually one that we've not played yet. This is Bant Adventures. For those of you who haven't seen this deck, it's pretty similar to the Bant Ramp deck that's been going on, but has the adventure package in it. And this deck, from what little I've got to play, has been super impressive. The mana base kind of hurts you because you're playing like a bunch. I think all 12 shock lands, 4 temple, 12 shock lands. So, like, you're hurting yourself with the mana a lot. But the things you can do in this deck, like you're playing the whole adventure package. So you've got that thing going on. You have Teferi, Dream Trawler, like the best parts of blue-white control, and then things like Nissa, Elspeth Conquers Death, Hydroid Krasis. Just so many different ways of winning here with this deck. It's really fun and nice. Edgewall Innkeeper, great creature for value. You got your Giant Killer here for removal and just a 1/2 to tap stuff down. Paradise Druid helping you ramp into your turn 3 Questing Beast, turn 4 Nissa, or else with Conquer's Death. And anybody, if you've been under a rock, haven't played with Dream Trawler, if this card goes unresolved, or gets to resolve and goes unanswered, it just runs away with the game usually. Sideboard-wise, 2 Devout Decree for the sideboard hate there. Hushbringer stopping the ETB effects from Mono White and Mono Black. Aether Gust, a great answer against Gruul and other decks like that. 1 Dovin's Veto and 2 Dispute. 3 Ceratops, all these for control or flash. 2 Time Wipe when we need to return our Krasis or return one of our other creatures here and wipe the board down. And finally, 2 Tolsimir, Friend of Wolves. Just good removal for mid-range decks or aggressive decks there, letting you gain some life and have some removal. The thing with this deck is, if you don't get ran over right away, it feels like you just can't lose with it. And I say that, and maybe it'll go bad recording now, but playing with it, this deck has felt fantastic if you get to live. Like I said, the mana base can hurt you. It's a lot of shock lands and a lot of temples, so it can be a little bit awkward there sometimes. But the overall density of threats you have here is really incredible, and just you have a wide avenue for play. So, let's take us into rank. Let's see if we can't climb that silver ladder pretty quick. Let's go. Alright, first game of the day here is against Velkans. Let's see if we can't get this climb going. We'll be on the draw. Story of our whole standard season last time, really. This opener, though, not too shabby. Paradise Druid on 2, Questing Beast on 3, Nissa on 4. I have these fancy islands here because my friend Tyler, if you're watching this, thanks by the way, gave me the code for one of the Planeswalker decks he bought, and they actually included these lands. So, get to have the blue and the black ones a little bit early, which is nice. Velkans shocking in, Sacred Foundry. Let's hope we don't just get ran down early on here. Go ahead and play this tap, pass the turn. Opponent plays a Castle Ardenvale and All-Seed of Last Bounty. So I'm not quite sure what we're going up here. This is an interesting combination of cards, but we'll see what it does. Okay, we pick up a Forest here. We'll play that. Play Paradise Druid. Pass turn over. No blocks this next turn. Because we will have a Questing Beast coming down on 3. Luckily, even though the man doesn't, we got all these shock lands here, we're at least drawing into our basics to make this happen rather smoothly. Definitely not blocking here. So luckily our clock's not looking too bad for us yet. Only down to 17. See what they follow up with. So this is like Boros Knights with Oss. I'm not quite sure what we're playing against here, to be honest, but it matters not. Send this beast on a quest. See if they're interested. If they're interested in double blocking, I might honestly fine with that too. Get them down to 14. We're actually winning the race despite them being the aggro deck. If they just play a Skylight Vanguard, that's annoying because they can go pretty wide, but not the end of the world. We would like to draw in some more gas after Nissa here. they don't have any more red mana untapped as it stands right now, so any attack they have I'm not too afraid of. They could have like an Integrity Intervention, but I'll play into it. Sacred Foundry tap. They got 2 cards left. Come on, friend. Venerable Knight. Okay. That's a lot of creatures. Probably no attacks from them. Another land. I'm going to play this Fable Passage. We're actually going to go get a white source, so that way if we happen to draw into a Dream Trawler next turn, we'll be able to play it. Let's go ahead, throw Nissa down. Don't think we'll need... I mean, we got about everything we need, it looks like. Double blue, double white, so... Get this island. If I attack here, they probably just traded a Claim Contender in this bath, so I'm just going to send the Questing Beast in for now. Leave this island back as a blocker. Get them down to 10. We're still at 17, so holding on pretty good, but we got to draw into some gas. We're flooding a little bit here. They're swinging two damage at us. That's not too scary. Opponents, you got to do something, though, bud. Yeah, like that's not very scary to us. They could pump it up here and do 4. Yeah, we'll just block that. Even if they have Integrity Intervention, it's still enough to kill it, so you're just swinging 1. Okay. Haktos, my man. Good gracious. So we're just not drawing anything super great here. Definitely don't need another temple. We can plus up on the temple. Are we just shipping in right now? I could get greedy. Let's go ahead and send in here with all these. Haktos is going to be a good roadblock for us here. Get them down to 7. Luckily, Death Touch and Protection doesn't work the way he probably thought it did. It does like to lose your Questing Beast, but I mean, there are worse things that can happen. 25 minutes on his clock compared to 28. My goodness. Alright. Do we do anything here? I could tap these and play another. And just to be aggressive, I think that is what I'm probably going to do. So, let's go ahead and do that. We get real aggressive. They can attack in here. I mean, they just don't really have any good ways to kill this right now. It's a pretty plains. He's got that going for him. Again, if you're on the aggro deck and you're just sending in with 1 creature, probably not a plan you want to be on. Neat. Any kind of gas we can get here would be appreciated. That counts. That definitely counts. So, white. We have white here. I could have played this later, I guess. But just in case it dies, I want to get this out now. Because this is kind of our I win card. Just send in with these hasty folks. I was sending in with the Paradise Druid too, but that's just such an easy block for 2 of those there. So I'd rather start forcing them to trade right now. See, even with us flooding out, though, we're still in a great position here. It's a good game 1 there. Beating Pokebutt. Let's see what we can do here on the sides. They are red, white, So Devout Decree looks like it's going to hit a lot of stuff there, so we'll throw that in. I don't think Hushbringer is where we want to be. Aether Gust probably not that important either. Pulse Mirror seems great here. And I guess Time-Wise probably good too. Probably take out Elspeth Conquers Death is a fantastic card, but it doesn't seem to hit a lot in their deck. So we'll take that out. Lovestruck Beast is probably a good one to keep. I don't think Giant Killer does a lot here. It could possibly kill a Hakthos, but I just don't think we want to be betting on that. We gotta take one more card out. Let's see. May just be Teferi. Teferi's probably a little slow here. Let's go with this. Alright, game here, number 2 against Velkins. Let's see if we can go as well as the first one did. Also, I didn't mention, y'all check this robe out. Looking fly, right? Sometimes your boy just gotta be comfy to play some good Magic. This hand's pretty good. No blue mana's a little awkward, but these Lovestruck Beasts will really be able to hold the fort down, so we'll keep this. We got a Temple on 1, then we can play Temple Plenty on 2. Play another 1/1 here. Seems fine. And we can block pretty aggressively with them because we don't really care about getting the damage in that much. So let's let our heart desire go wild. We're the Knight. That's going to be annoying. So here we'll actually play this Temple since it's blue. Krasis, we'll keep on top since we have a Nissa. Pass the turn, no attacks. That's going to be annoying. We're going to need ways to get rid of that. Inspiring Veteran, also annoying. Time Wipes will be good here. No blocks, because we can't do anything about that. So here we can play Teferi, bounce a thing, or just play Lovestruck Beast. Thinking just Lovestruck Beast for now is probably the way to go. No attacks, pass turn. We're at a disadvantage because their tokens look nicer than ours. Whew. Their draw has also been fantastic. Luckily, not great attacks here. So we'll play the Temple of Plenty now and scry. Another forest probably ain't it. I think instead we just play... Could bounce their Worthy Knight. So they quit making tokens for now, because I still got this Lovestruck Beast back to block, and this also draws us a card. So let's do that. The Teferi's not great in this matchup anyway, so I'll be trimmed a few of them. I'd rather just get that out of the way for now and draw a card. Hopefully like a time wipe. No attacks. We are not the aggressive deck in this matchup. Cool. Still no good attacks for them. I think I would rather basically trade one of these to keep Teferi alive. Seems fine. Did I just double block there on accident? Yeah, I about goofed. That's a Krasis. So I think for now we probably just play this. I mean, we're about to get Dream Trawler, and at that point it won't matter that much. Because I play a Nissa, they're going to have some pretty good attacks. So I think we just play this out for the time being. Play this. Hallowed Fountain tapped. Pass a turn. 2 Lovestruck Beasts holding the fort down. Doing a good job. Dream Trawler coming down next turn. And at that point, we don't even need to worry about Time Wipe anymore. We got to do all this without our value engine and Edgewall Innkeeper too. Imagine if we had the Edgewall Innkeeper going with all of this. Would have been dirty. Playing thought, but it is what it is. No attacks from them. They pass the turn. Yoinks. Let's just play a Dream Trawler and probably just end the game here. Still no attacks. We're just going to be attacking with Dream Trawler so much it won't really matter. Next turn I can Hydroid Krasis and get this thing super big. Gain so much life. And draw cards. I mean, this just works so well together. Yeah, Worthy Knight is not a factor at this point, I don't think. Because they still don't have good attacks. And at this point I may just like bounce. I might tick Teferi up one more time so it stays alive, but It's not good in this matchup, so it doesn't really matter all that much. That's a good card. Before we do anything, let's return a Worthy Knight back to hand, because we're flying. We don't care about this. We could... I think we just play Hydroid Krasis for 4 here. Draw 2 cards, pump this up 2 more times. I mean, this is dirty. Trigger. We're going to be getting 8 from lifelink here. Yeah, this game is very well in hand, I feel. Could have shocked that in. But again, we're just playing it safe right now. Well, I guess if we start putting the pressure on them now, we'll just hold these back. Let's just get 8 from lifelink and go to 23. There's that time wipe. This game's far over. I think I've got enough cards to discard for the Dream Trawler if we need to. And it may appear like I'm being overly cautious with this kind of deck, and that's probably the case, but when you get a board state like this, you really don't have to worry about much of anything. Okay, now they're going for it. So this way we can still block pretty aggressively. Block you. Block you. Block you? Actually, this probably just... There's no way they're going to Embercleave us. I want to leave the Hydroid Krasis back. I mean, they can Embercleave us, that's fine. They're not going to kill us. Interesting. Do you have another? Ooh, spicy. Still not enough, but it was cool. $7, $14. Yeah, I mean, still not quite enough. Good game 1, Bant Adventures. At least he was a good sport about it. The beauty of Ben Silver is you can tick up real fast. Let's go ahead and play another. Alright, game number 2 here. It gets Burns. Let's see how this one goes. We'll be on the draw again. See, y'all think I'm just whining about this all the time, but the struggle's real. Probably a little blue-white control here, it looks like. Well, this will be an interesting matchup. Not sure how this one will go. Here we'll play... Throw the Innkeeper down for now. May end up just playing a Giant Killer here this next turn. But I do want to get Nissa down as soon as we can also. Let's attack first. Spectacle trigger. Here, I think I'm actually just interested in playing a Paradise Druid. Omen of the Sea. Keeping 2 on top is a little terrifying. It's Teferi. Not a big deal there. We can still tag and kill that. Elspeth Conquers Death is going to be a good one, more than likely. Let's go ahead and swing, take care of that. Play Innkeeper. Play Giant Killer, because they're not going to have many creatures to worry about. And we'll even play... Do we just play into the sweeper? I think we do. Hopefully they don't have it, and hopefully we can draw a land next turn. They got it. Feels bad, man. Oof. No other land is really unfortunate. We'll play this Lovestruck Beast for now, but that is not good to miss the land drop there. Especially being on the draw as per usual. We're going to lose this game to a lot hitting lands, I think. Can't even Krasis for 2. That's unfortunate. Kept a healthy opening hand. Not really our fault here. But I'm afraid we're just going to fall too far behind. Yikes. I guess we'll just auto lose here to our lands. 3 lands in the first 14 cards. Sick. So sideboard-wise against this, at least they may not have a great idea what we're playing. We'll put the 1 Dovin's Veto in there, 2 Ceratops, 2 Disputes. That's probably it. Before we take out here, the Giant Killer, not a great answer to the Dream Trawler they'll have. What else don't we want here? I don't feel like Brazen Borrower is great against them, but Lovestruck Beast is probably just a little bit worse. It's a good beater, but that's about it. I think we roll with this and see how it goes. It's game 2 against Burns. Let's see if we can't draw more than 3 lands. Hey, we start with more than 3 lands, so it's like guaranteed. Still a slow hand and not one I'm like super stoked about, but nevertheless, we'll keep. That is pretty fortunate draw. Play a Paradise Druid. Swing in. I'll probably not play Ceratops this next turn. We'll probably just play like a Temple for now. Let's go to swinging first. Play this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just don't think. Oh, I didn't mean to keep that. No, I meant to bottom that. Well, if they bounce that again, it's annoying, but not a huge deal. Thank goodness we kept that Temple Garden. It's just where I was whining about not hitting our land drops last time. We're just making extra sure we hit them this time. Play Temple. God, we don't even know. Get screwed last game and flooded this one. Let's see if they want to use a board wipe on this. If not... Okay, so now they can bounce our Edgewall Innkeeper. Again, not a huge deal. Nissa's not a bad one. I think we'd rather do that now, right? Let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could Dream Trawler, but then they probably do have the board wipe. I think I'd rather just play Nissa. Play this up on a forest. Let's go to attacks. Get this killed. Get this killed. And then we'll play the Innkeeper, just that way they kind of have more of a reason to wipe this board. If they wipe it, we have Nissa and Dream Trawler and Ceratops here. Just kind of an abundance of options. Shadow the Sky. Okay. Elspeth Conquers Death's a good one. We just don't really have anything to do with it for now. So let's see here. We have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana potentially. Not quite enough. I think we just play this Dream Trawler for now. We'll swing with this Temple plenty. Get them down to 10. And they will be dead next turn if they don't have another board wipe. When you got it, right? Five, 6, 7, 8. I think we just keep forcing them to have answers here. Oh man, that's on. Wasting all my green mana like I have has been pretty rough though. That's real bad. Even still, we're just keep putting pressure on them. They're down to 5 now. They got to have a 3rd board wipe or they're dead. Because the Shift and Ceratops has protection. So we get them there, even with them having 2 wipes. Amazing what this deck can do when it hits its lands. Do we change anything here? Brazen Borrower doesn't seem very great, but not sure what else I'd really want. Yeah, I think we just run this back at him. Alright, game 3 here against Mr. Burns. We'll be on draws, so we'll see how this goes. Opener, turn 3 Questing Beast seems good, so we will keep this. May need a little bit of help from our lands here to make it happen, but just 1 untapped land is all we'll need. Actually, don't think we want Teferi in this spot. Teferi's usually pretty good, but I just don't think we want him right here. Dispute's not too bad. Let's go ahead and play Paradise Druid. Pass the turn. Because even if we can get to a point where we can have Dispute held up, yeah, that's Lady Luck not on our side today with these lands. Let's go ahead, play another. We'll keep the Fable Passage. I think I'll play... I'm just going to hold up Dispute for now. Hold up Dispute and Brazen Borrower. That's fine. We'll not counter the draw spell. Let's see what they discard here. We're hoping we can go Teferi this next turn, untap a land that's blue, and then still hold up Mystical Dispute. They discard 2 lands. That's a little bit terrifying for us. But maybe it just means they have a lot of lands. Oh wait, they discard. Do I just want to do this now? I think so. If it gets countered, not too worried about it. Fable Passage, crack. Get this. And now I may just play Questing Beast and hold up Dispute. Nope. So now we can swing 7. If they board wipe us next turn, we can play Nissa if we draw a land. We'll get to draw a card here too. That ain't it. Come on, land. Jesus. Just not our day today. Again, 14 cards through. What do you do? But they're missing lands also, so maybe they'll continue to do that. They discard a land too, though, so that's their fault. That's an aggressive board wipe there. Temple of Tilt. Keep this Temple Garden on top. Oh, this has just been a frustrating series of games here with the missed land drops. It's been insane. Birth not too scary. They probably have Absorb, which is annoying. Guess we try Nissa first. Think we put that back on top. We probably lost this one. We had him where we want him to, but that, I mean, what do you do? Now they get the Dream Trawler. Guess we just play one of our own for the time being. If they had Dispute there, we were so dead. We're probably so dead anyway, though. Like, I know they missed their land drop, but they put a land in their graveyard, so it's like that was their fault for being stupid. Okay. I think I actually just let that go. Because we can Elspeth Conquers Death that. Because we're not going to be able to hit that Dream Trawler right now, unfortunately. If they got it, they got it. Making a token is fine. I should have held on that land too. That was stupid because now we can, if they get something to target this, that was really dumb of me. That's a, yep, sucks to suck. I think I'd rather discard this Nissa though and keep the Dream Trawler around. We're kind of just gonna be trading life points at this point. I've got that Nissa I can get back anyway. That card is brutal though. All right, he finally decides. Yeah, that Thirst for Meaning with Dream Trawler is about one of the nastier things you can do. They're at 28 now. We're mega dead. Dovin's Veto coming a little bit late. think I still got a swing here, just to draw a card. Questing Beast, good card, just probably not going to matter. We do get to go up to 10 though, so they're going to have a pretty big board. I mean, maybe with this Questing Beast we can race. We do have Dovin's Veto, so I mean, it's not over yet. It's close to over, but it's not over yet. Don't thirst us. Don't thirst us. Alright. Is that it? Alright, just 5. Just 5. See, if we can keep trading life totals here. Can't imagine they got a 2-mana spell to get this out of hand. Okay. Elspeth Conquers Death. We'll get back. Guess a Nissa, since we already got Questing Beast, so let's Nissa it up. Put a loyalty counter on there. We're just gonna hold this Innkeeper in hand for now. Maybe we can find our way back into this. Who knows? Another Dream Trawler would be just superb. Ceratops is not a bad one either, though. So they'll take 9. If we find any adventure creature, then we'll probably play this Innkeeper. For now, we're just going to hold on to these. That way we're protected from a board wipe. We have these in hand if we need to have them later on. That's rough. That's real rough. Okay, again, if they're not killing the Nissa, it's not a huge deal. So this has Pro Blue, so this can actually block one of those. So that's probably what we're going to end up using this for. Let's do that and get you out. Sucks we can't attack now with them. But we can at least hold this back as a blocker. Maybe they'll forget about that. That sucks. We still just swing here, right? Swing here to draw it, so that way we can recast it. Please block, please block. Now we just play this again. Pass the turn. These are going to be some big boys. They're going to be gaining a lot of life. Thirst, again, awful for us to see. How many have they seen now? Is that their third thirst remaining? It is. I feel like we're playing this about as well as we can, though, other than the one snafu I had earlier. That'll be 8, 9 when they attack. At the very least, that's 9. The Ceratops may be the MVP of this game, though, if it gets to actually do its thing. A Banishing Light will be very unfortunate, though. They just had every answer they could possibly have. So, that's 18. They get it. GG. If we didn't miss those lands, I think they were just super dead there. Let's go ahead and play one more game. Alright, last game of the day here against Quairen. Maybe we'll get to play a game on the play? Maybe? No? On the draw again? Opener. This is a solid opener. We can play the Forest here on 1, play a Temple on 2 while we play another one. Got the Krasis here for the late game, so we'll keep this. So they mold a 6. Let's see what we're playing against y'all. So pretty good hand against any aggro. So if we can play against like mono red aggro or something, this is probably a wonderful hand. So mono white. Okay. Play a little Heart's Desire, pass the turn. Not sure how this matchup is, but we'll see how... It depends on how fast they can get the beatdown going. Again, thing about silver, we're 2 minutes into the clock here with one land in play. I mean, it doesn't have to take this long. Alright, land number 2 in the obvious 2-drop. Congratulations, my friend, on wasting your time. Play a temple. Don't need another land. Just play another Heart's Desire and pass the turn. Hope to not get beat down here. Third land, probably if it's a Heliod, that's scary. Hushbringer, not a big deal. That actually shuts off their Daxos, which is a little bit funny. Swing for 3, friend. Come on. Again, this is why silver can be such a bummer sometimes. Great. Great. Well, at least they're not gaining life from this right now. Yep, no blocks. Questing Beast is a good one to see. Here, we'll go ahead, just play the temples so we don't take any additional damage. We don't have to right now. Do this, pass the turn. Oh my gosh. Opponent finally plays a Hushbringer. That Hushbringer is just non-bowing them to death right now, which is great. They can swing for 2. I think we're just going to play a 2-2 Krasis this next turn. Hold the skies down against their deck at the moment. Brazen Borrower, not a bad pickup. Let's go ahead and shotgun Hallowed Fountain. 2-2 Krasis incoming. Watch out, world. The worst, and I only whine about this because I have to edit all this out so you guys don't sit through all these time clocks here. Because it's very frustrating. Giant Killer is a good one if they do get a hap like a Heliod, or not a Heliod, but some kind of big creature like a Johnny's Pride Mate. So that's actually good. Fast turn. Now if they want to attack, we have this blocker here. So luckily this Giant Killer is going to take care of that, which will be good. Okay. And this can just attack through everything. So for now, I think we just Questing Beast. Attack in here. Hold the skies down. You're dead. And then we'll just play this tap, pass the turn. This Questing Beast is going to be really good against them because most of their stuff just can't block it. The Hushbringers are just hurting them at this point. Not a big deal. We have the Giant Killer. Alright, so they concede there. Even getting a on the draw here. This overall threat density here is nice for us. Tolsimir will come in here. Time Wipe will be good. That don't help. Don't think that's great. I mean, this does... Maybe it is. Just to kind of block their own people. But I think that's just a little bit too small ball. Let's see what we're going to take out here first. Elspeth Conquers Death, exiling their Heliod and their Linden is probably good. Still think we want all this. Brazen Borrower is good too. I mean, most of these cards seem decent. Don't think Teferi is good here. So we'll get rid of that. And maybe cut down one Innkeeper. Otherwise, let's run this at him. Opponent finally keeps. We just need to draw some mana. This hand's great. Being on the draw again, I think we actually keep it. Turn 1, Innkeeper. Turn 2, Paradise Druid. Or possibly Giant Killer. We can fudge with this. There's a temple. Do I play this Innkeeper now is the question. Or do I play the temple? I think we got a decent chance, but we need the white for... I still think we can just play this, play the Innkeeper for now. If we don't get the Questing Beast on 3, it's not a huge deal. I'm more interested in the Tolsimir more than likely. Another Hawk. Now, Ossid, okay. Not a bad start for him. Another Giant Killer. Let's go ahead and play the Druid here, pass the turn. Hopefully they don't just Heliod us or go kind of crazy here. Turn 3 is always their big turn. Banishing Light, not that worried about that. Didn't really have much to do with him anyway because we don't want the white mana as it stands. So we'll take 3 here. They're already down to 2 cards. There we go. There we go. Let's quest and beast it up. Now we will need to draw another untapped land to be able to play this Tolsimir. But even if we don't, we've got Giant Killer hold up for anything that gets big. We're not really going to win a race like this, but they can attack with the Alseid now. That's where they start winning a race a little bit. But Tolsimir would like to have a word. So they're gaining a bunch of life, but not really popping off with the Johnny's Primate, which is good. There we go. Once again, let's go. So we can have this Tolsimir fight, and they'll have to sack their their Alseid here, or else that'll just die. And if they do sack it, then it's not a big deal, because they're still not attacking through right now. Let's see. I mean, that's a pretty obvious play, so they'll probably do that. Should give pro green here. So no attacks, but at least our wolf token stays. They're still, our board's looking a lot scarier. This giant killer can't kill their Linden right now, which is frustrating, but again, not big deal. We're down to 10 though. That's the part we got to watch out for. Gideon was a good draw. This gets Vigilance, I guess. Okay. So we'll go down to 8. I need to see just a single Hydroid Krasis or something with flying would be great. Lovestruck Beast probably isn't it. Do I just... do this? Well, this goes here. I think we kind of got to send this there too. Put them down. I'm going to play one of these right now, so I can start tapping down their flyers just in case. Then we'll hold up this giant killer here. Probably seems fine. Like, this is the part where I actually welcome and okay, that's fine too. They're gaining a bunch of life. They got us down to 6 here. But all it takes is just one. Excuse me, one Hydroid Krasis. So down to 6 we go. Okay. Flooding a little bit. Let's go ahead and do this here. Let's be scribe babies. 9 minutes gone. 4. Don't need another questing beast right now. It's good if they answer ours, but I really just need a flyer to start answering their stuff. Let's go ahead. We're just going to start attacking with everything that can trade with this Linden. Attack, attack, attack. And they may trade here, who knows. So I'll take 10, go to 18. And now we'll just hold up this giant. I mean, yeah, taking 1 a turn from this isn't that scary. I still think it's better to hold this removal here. Okay. Mobilized district. Take one. This giant killer's not getting to hit anything right now. That'll do. Let's play this. Play Elspeth Conquers Death. Don't know how they have more time than timeouts than us right now. 2 timeouts used just for this one card. So it looks like our opponents maybe left the building here. I guess to resolve, we'll take the Linden. Not worry about that anymore. Let's go ahead, swing in with you. I'm just going to hold block. We're just going to play this kind of conservatively right now. I think the opponent's probably quit anyways from the looks of it. Losing's fine, but let's not waste everybody else's time. Shameful. Shameful. So we get the win here. Able to fight off. Been on the draw. Once again, on the draw, all 3 games there. I know you guys think maybe I'm been over-exaggerating about this, but that's 8 out of 9 in the last just videos alone. And before that, like, I want to say, and I'm not exaggerating, it was like 20 out of 25 or something like that. We get Apostle Purifying Light. Let's go ahead and open our pack. Actually, let's get 2 packs here. We'll open 3 packs here. Take a look at the deck, and then call it a day for now. I may end up grinding some off camera just to get out a silver. I did not mean to open 2 Throne of Eldraine. Whoops. Oh, okay. That was one we just won. My bad. Nightmare Shepherd, one's good to have because I could definitely see myself playing a deck with that in it. Nightmare Shepherd's a great card. We get our Mythic Wild card and a Mantle of the Wolf, which I could care less about. So, Bant Adventures. Let's get this over here. Whoops. I think this deck is fantastic. The mana didn't seem to hurt us too bad here compared to other things I played with it. Really enjoy the deck, though, and you have a lot of versatile ways of play. We play, let's count our lands real quick. We have 1, 4, 8, 9, 10, 14, 16, 20, 23, 24, 25. 25 lands, a pretty reasonable number. Maybe it needs to be a little bit higher. I got this list from Yo Man, and the only thing I changed was I added 2 Tolsimir on the side there. Like this deck a lot, though, and really think it's got a lot of potential here. It seems to have game against everything. Not good against blue-white control when you get stuck on 3 lands after double-digit cards, but is what it is. That matchup still may be unfavorable to us, but I feel like the way we have both aggressive creatures to put a clock on them and still have the late-game power of Elspeth Conquers Death, Nissa, and Dream Trawler make it favorable. But this is the deck. This is what we got. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. We'll be out of silver soon because I can't stand this. I'll grind through it off camera if I got to. So hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you next time.